Nice. All right.
Oh, I'm fanning myself. You ain't said 3, 2, 1, go. It'll be professional.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Collin Mazzaratie-Evermore Experience Show, Episode 6, Season 1, Part 2. Okay, listen, I had to take a break for a minute, get things done and accolade, but I finally got the legend in the building. You are the one, the only, Mr. Noah Mazzaratie-Steele.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Finally, y'all have been waiting for me. Y'all been asking for me. Some of y'all been coming for me. So, let's air it all out real quick. I'm back.
He's back. Yes, you are. We are here to give you all the experience on love, life, family, friends, and motherfucking drag.
I don't know none of that.
You don't?
I don't know none of that.
You don't? What about Shantae? Shantae? Does she know?
She's in Jamaica. She has been living her life in Jamaica, and she's where she's going to stay. She almost came back. Almost. But they told her to stay.
So she in Jamaica.
She's still in Jamaica.
So that means the coin's not adding up for her to come back. So that means y'all need to allow them coins to add up for her to come on back.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Her team probably said that, but I did not say that.
Listen.
That from the record.
This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all finna get. No, I decided to take a break because I will be relinquishing my title along with my 2024 Pride cards.
Thank you, Lord.
Just a few short days. Listen, okay, and all of this performing, going back and forth, people dressing people and going to pageants, because Mr. National here.
Here we go. So
Mr. National here didn't have time for Mr. Local, okay?
Mr. Local was doing his own thing, while Mr. National was doing his own thing. Hey, so
I had to take a step back. Okay, like, you know what? I want to come back with an episode with Noah Mazzaratie-Steele, my brother, who has literally got 89%, 90% of us now that's in pageantry in it. Because I was once I would never run for a pageant.
He was always backstage, always in somebody's talent, i.e. mine, doing something. Very much that, and was just like, I think when the group that was originally there, we had all established that we had got our Mr. Pride titles, and it was like, all right, now it was literally back to back, and it was, what was it, 16, 17, 18, and then he was like, I was going to get 19. I'm not going to talk about that.
It's our experience, though. It's our experience. Listen.
There were things that 19 didn't happen.
Then COVID kicked in.
So then we did 20.
21 didn't happen either.
21, so we did 22.
Did 22.
That didn't happen. And then I had brought out the hashtag third time's the charm because he was running for the third time, and then Lucky Charm Dickerson was running. So I was like, oh, it's a duo, third time's the charm. So, and that's what happened. Thank you, God.
And then look what happened. Honey, I was looking all around. Oh, did I say my name for real? But no, as he stated, Noah was Mr. Pride 2017. And to Sandra Crush, who is my reigning Miss Pride 24, was his Queen of Pride 17. So in a minute, she finna have all 4 titles because next she gonna run for mix. And then
so what you said is, Sandra, he said all 4 titles. I could have sworn that one of those.
Me and my missus had this conversation last week when we were doing our photos, okay? And she said, I'm going to walk away with all 4 titles watched. So I'm just repeating what she said.
I have questions, comments, and concerns. My question is why. My concern is what for. And my comment is don't do it.
Why not?
You know what?
If some individuals can switch up things.
I believe that this was not what we were going to do.
Okay, all right.
You know what? What's in this cup?
That was funny.
Is this Duce or Don? You don't know because you can't spell the difference. Y'all, let me tell you, last night, he called me. Oh, yeah, I'm going to say it. Yeah, let me put this down. He called me. And he was at his best friend's wedding, which was beautiful. And he said, yeah, brother, we was drinking on, they had Hennessy, they had Duce. Yeah, that's Duce, DONJ. Now, it was 420 yesterday. Praise him. And I understood the Duce part, but when he started spelling out Duce, there was Duce, D-O-N, with a J. That I said, Don Julio, fool. He's talking about some, yeah, that too. Pray for him.
Listen, y'all, it was a long day at this wedding. Fun, long, okay? I misspelled what I was trying to say, okay? I meant to say Don Julio is what I meant to say, but I said Duce.
What's this?
It's
it's
hidden. It tastes like a snow cone, like an orange sickle. That's what it tastes like. All right, so okay, sorry. Okay, getting back on track. So he was Mr. Pride 2017. Mr. Pride 24, and then as you saw, we had, like you said, we had siblings, our friends group at that time that also had titles. But this individual here, y'all, has had titles after titles. Every time he say, "I'm gonna sit down. I'm not gonna run for nothing this year. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break."
I say it every time.
Next thing you know, hey Pooh, so
here it goes. Here it is.
So, what is your thrill about pageants? Because you do them so great. Like you go into it as if it's not a stress on you. What is the thrill about pageants for you?
So let's start from the reason why I perform. Let's start there to then it leads up to me letting you guys know why I do pageants. I am a thespian. If anybody knows what that means I am a theater major. I've been on stage all my freaking life. So with that being a part of it, it's just I enjoy. It's an outbreak. It's an outlet. Mm-hmm. So whatever I'm going through mentally, physically, emotionally, I let it out on stage through song, through dance, through whatever I may feel at that moment in time. So that's kind of where it started. Because I was like, oh, I can get paid to do this. That's how I started was, oh, I can get a few bucks a night just to lip sync a song and do some stuff and put on a nice little outfit. I can do that. Then it started with, oh my God, you do so well. Like, oh, I think you should do this. This is something that's this creative mind. So that's when pageants came around, because now I'm looking at these themes of pageants and they're like, oh, presentation is this, and my mind gets to going, the gears get to triggering and things like that. So it opened up all of that. And then for me, I like a competition. I enjoy seeing people's talents because what I didn't think of, they thought of. So I enjoy the creative aspect of it, and I enjoy the competition part of it, and I enjoy seeing talent. Some live sing, some do other things, some dance, some just put a moment on stage. It's like you're telling a story within anything that you do. Is whatever we can spend $10,000s and walk away with nothing. But in that moment, we have created a mark for ourselves. So with me even losing pageants, winning pageants, I have created a mark for myself. So I enjoy I have a competitive thing that my gears get to going when I hear. It's not even about money anymore, to be honest. It's about, do I have the capacity, am I mentally prepared to answer what this system wants? Am I ready to give what this system needs? Am I ready to take this system to another level? Am I ready to just put it all out there and just whimsical to be like, I got it, I can do it? And sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Sometimes we think about it and be like, I thought I had it, but I didn't. And you just go back and reassess and come back and do it. So for me, that's the main thing about pageant, is just the competitive edge and making sure that, you got it and you go with it. And if you got it, flaunt it. And apparently I've had it since 2015. No shade to nobody.
Cause listen, I think the first pageant you ever won, and I could be mistaken, was Star City. Or was it the hard one?
Yes, Star City.
Star City was the first one.
It was Missouri State. That was 2016. But the first pageant that I ever ran for was with my good friend, my good wife. She called me and had me help her with a pageant, and she ran for GBO, which is Gay Black Ohio.
Yes.
And that was the first pageant that I had ever competed for. And that was 2015. And in that moment, I said, okay, I can do this.
So you got the pageant bug then.
I got bit by the pageant bug at GBO.
GBO. And then you came back and did Missouri State.
And then I came back and did the prelim to Missouri State. That was Star City. And then I got that. And then right after that, I believe that year, 2016, the theme was superheroes and villains.
Yep.
I ended up second runner-up, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look back at the videos, because it was me and Sasha V. King that were second runner-up. Right after that, I did Pride. So that was 2017. 2018, I went back to the Missouri State family and got the King of Hearts.
Yep.
2018. 2019. Why is it a blur, Lord?
So
Imperial.
That
was still a part of Missouri State. That was a prelim to the pageant. 2020.
There was nothing in 2020.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
I was the COVID king, which is coming up on my 5 years on May 3rd. I was.
Maybe COVID just made some stuff, y'all.
I was COVID king of Independence Place in Cape Girardeau, which I'm on my 5-year mark, May 3rd, and I'm excited because I do know a few entertainers that are coming to compete. 2021. I take that back. 2018 and 19, I had got 2 titles. I was the Missouri US of A.
I forgot about that. Listen, that shows you that this man got too many titles, y'all. I literally forgot about that one.
It's a list, y'all. It's a list. Just know that I have captured titles from 2016 on down to now.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scroll through his Facebook and find all them sashes and titles.
Please
and
no, I am. Them some pictures that
I am. Because if y'all seen
Noah
back in 2016, 17, okay, he was walking around with a vest on and had gold jewelry.
Maybe I thought that was drag. Okay, I thought that. Listen, when I first started out, I was known as the glitter king. Everything I had on was glitter.
Glitterified.
It was glitter. Shoes, pants. If I didn't have a shirt to go with anything, I had glitter on my body. Everything was glitter, and I always wore a pair of glasses.
Yes,
always had a pair of glasses on. That was the Noah stamp.
Definitely. So I want to go ahead and get into to this particular topic really fast, because I know this particular topic is still touchy, feel and go, especially with a lot of us in the community. But most definitely you, because the individual was your father. So Noah is one of the show directors from Monday Nights at Dragon of Hell over at Prism STL. And Noah took on this director's role once legend here in St. Louis and all over passed away, the one, the only Jabari Mazzaratie-Steele. Jabari guided you through a lot of your time coming up as an entertainer. Can you tell us like the extreme highlights of that? Because not everyone has a father or a mother that really guides them through their drag journey, but he was there for you a lot of times. And so what was one of the things you can say, or many things, it can be many things that he has done to help you in your career?
The main thing that I can take from Jabari is the creativity. Jabari would have made something out of nothing. If he saw a piece of scrap fabric, it was about to be a necklace, a tie, a belt, a scarf, somewhere around, and that's me. And so that's a lot of times people come to me with, I got this fabric, what you think I can do? And I'm like, what song you doing? Well, I'm doing this. I said, well, you can take that fabric and whip stitch it and do something like that and take that. And it just goes to that. So the main thing that I've learned from Jabari is his creativity and how to make something out of nothing. And I believe he probably learned that from his brother, Christian Mazzaratie-Steele, and it just kind of developed on from that. Another thing that I took from him is just how to captivate an audience. There are certain mannerisms that Jabari has that I know I have. There are moments when I'm looking on stage and I'm like, did I just do that? And as many times people are like, well, you perform like your daddy. And I'm just like, thank you. But what did I do? Because when I'm on stage, I'm a whole nother person on stage, and I don't get that chance to really see it. I honestly don't watch videos of me. I get shocked when I see videos of him. I'm like, did I really do that?
He still do. Still to this day.
Y'all didn't tell me that I did that. So there's never a moment that I'm just, but the one thing that I can say that I took away from being under Jabari is his creativity and how to captivate an audience with your mannerisms, a dance move or something. Or it could just be a song, because there are songs to this day that I had done way back when that people are like, I remember seeing you do this song. I'm like, baby, I ain't did that song since Jesus died on the cross. So I can't remember the last time I did this song, but there are songs that people have asked me to do that Jabari has done, and I still cannot. When the music starts playing, I can't do it. But there are times that Sarah Shea has asked me to do songs that, do this song. You do this song that Daddy did and did it. And I'm like, every time I do it, I get in my feelings because it's just one of those moments that's like, that's the song I wanted to do with him. But if anybody know or knew Jabari, you know that when he did Bruno Mars' Perm, that was it. So now that's like a stickler for me, is that I will always, when I have the opportunity or chance or I'm just feeling it, I will always do Perm.
There you go. See, it's phenomenal, as I keep saying, when you have those kind of memories, especially in our scene, in the drag scene, in the LGBTQIA plus scene, because a lot of people don't have that. And also something that I can say that Jabari rubbed off on you was Jabari will allow his kids to use their creativity. He'll give you advice, but he'll be like, is that what you want to do? Okay, go for it. If it did not succeed, he's not going to be like, I told you it didn't succeed. He'll be like, okay, what can we do to enhance that? What can we do to make that better next time? And that's something you do to all of us. You know,
I never noticed that. I never noticed.
You'd be like, so what's your idea? And then we'll tell you. He'd be like, okay. And then if it didn't work, you would say, okay, I like the concept, but next time let's not do it. One thing, and I stole this from him because I said to my kids now, plant your feet. Plant your. When I ran,
tell the story.
Okay,
tell the story. Tell the story.
In 2019, when I first decided that I wanted to run for Mr. Pride, in 2019, you were there every step of the way. You didn't change anything. You added to it. You was like, okay, this is what you want to do? Okay, how can we enhance it? Then when I came back and did 22 or whatnot, you was like, okay, what can we do to enhance it next time? Then we came back this time. Listen, this is the first time that I did not listen to him. This is the first time I didn't listen, okay? Doing talent. I was like, let's do this for talent, but this time let's not add anybody to it. Let's just do this talent, have the background, and let's have you. Let us focus on you. Me trying to be, me trying to be fancy, like, oh, but I want to do this, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. Didn't say anything to him. Normally, I'm always like, hey, this is my talent, because I didn't find out he was the judge until 3 days before the pageant.
Pop goes the weasel.
And I'm like, oh, shit. So I decided to do a different talent this go around versus doing my norm. Even though I did sing. The day before, I busted my vocal cords. And I was like, okay, we're gonna push it through it. I did the talent. Cute talent. This him. Cute talent.
Cute talent.
But why?
If we can find them score sheets, I guarantee you. I was just like, you look good. That was wonderful concept. ...
But why? When I said plant your feet, that was the one time I did not listen to him, and I said to myself, next time you'll listen.
But I guess we can say it now. The pageant, you're about to give it up anyway. A lot of people don't know that. I don't know if you even told people that his Barbie box. I did that. So if y'all ever go back to pictures and look at his Barbie box, I'm sure it'll be like, we can just point to it right here.
Okay, yeah, because
it's gonna be right there. So his Barbie box that he did, I was like, okay, we got to add pride to it and things, stuff like that. So that was all me. That was
because I decided to wait until 2 weeks before to say what I wanted to do for presentation.
2 weeks.
2 weeks before the pageant, I was like, So as I stated in the video prior, we were at rehab, and he said to me at Rehab Bar and Grill when we was there for a Wednesday night show, he said, this year is your year. I think you should run for Mr. Pride. At first I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't. And I'll say the videos, I didn't think that Pride STL wanted to have me. And so I was like, no. And he was like, yeah, here comes Cassandra. You better listen to your brother.
This was before they even told me I was judging. Okay, so let me say that. This was not, he finna cheat for him. No, I did not find out I was judging until when he brought his stuff to me, and I said, I can only help you with this.
That's it.
And
I got in my feelings. He did my feelings. So I'm like, what do you mean you can only help me with this?
And I didn't tell him until we got to that moment. And then I think probably a couple of days before.
It was 3 days beforehand.
The review show.
No. One of the one of the formers made a post.
That's right.
And said who the judges were. And I was like, what?
Sorry.
And we was like, first of all, why did they put that out there? First of all, and then I was like, no. Now I see why. I was hot. I was mad. I was like, so he's not gonna help me with this? Let's go down. Like, wait a minute, is he helping somebody else? That's why he can't help me. I was mad because I was like, normally he's there every step of the way for all the pageants.
And y'all, it hurt me not to put my hands on him, not to do anything, because I've always been the step of the one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not the type of person that I need to be in the forefront. My name needs to be on something. My name needs to be seen and things like that. No one knew anything about the box until just, I guess, now that we just said something about it. I'm not the type of person to be in the forefront of things. You don't have to put my name on a sponsorship. You don't have to put my name on anything. I know what I did for this particular person. Thank me. I don't need the whole get on the mic stand. I don't need the whole message or anything like that. I know exactly what I did. I know what I put out. I know what I put into this person. And I'm good with that. I'm a background person. No matter what title I have, you don't have to tell me that Mr. did this. You don't have to put a post about me doing anything or any of that matter for you. It's for you. You take forth and do what you need to do. It's not my moment. It's your moment.
And then I'm gonna piggyback off this though, because I personally feel that it needs to happen. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of entertainers in your realm, and I'm saying your realm because I just started doing this in 2019.
You make this sound so old.
It's not.
You make it sound like I'm so ancient and just old and decrepit.
No,
in my realm. What are we, the Lord of the Rings?
If people gave each other credit when credit is due, I think our community here in St. Louis will be a lot better. But then you do have those people who just do things just to say, I did this for you. You do. But you're not that kind. You're not that individual. And there's a couple of other ones, and I'll give them their credit every time they're out and about, or anytime I get a mic in my hand. I give those individuals their credit. So I'm like, no. If Noah did it, Noah took out the time because he's a busy individual. Now, again, like I said, this is your second national title.
This is my
First?
first.
This your first? Okay.
I went to national pageant. You know what? I'm not even worry about it. But each time that I went, I made a name for myself. I'll say that. Each time that I went, I made a name for some of those. We're going to have to do a private story for those. Okay? But I've always gained something from each of those pageants, no matter where, if I lost tremendously or was first runner-up to those pageants. This one is my first national one, and it didn't set in until I had my first prelim to have to crown my next successor in November. So, and we just had our first one in Indiana, which I love them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having that. But I had 3 contestants, and they were all amazing. So it kind of set in at that moment to be like, oh crap, yeah, you got to work now, because I've clocked in, even though I clocked in when I got the title, but I clocked in after the fact of that moment happened. And I was like, this is like that moment for me. So, yeah.
Yeah. So first national, even though he's been to him, I just knew this was the second one. I'm not, because he should have had it a long time ago. That should have had it. I'm gonna put y'all. Can we gonna go to a brief commercial break real fast?
Bye.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. We had to go take a quick little break real fast, refreshing our cocktails, and also because I was burning the buffalo dip. So I had to go in there and check it. Again, you're watching the Collin Mazzaratie-Evermore experience show. We're here to give you our experience on family, friends, love, life, and drag. Right now, we've been talking more about drag. So we'll get into this topic.
Here we go.
So, how has love life been for you as a drag entertainer, as a performer overall? Because we get, and I'm saying we because I've been in this position, we get criticized a lot by people who are not performers that we date, and they got this expectation, not expectation, but this notion of like how entertainers are.
I agree. I agree. Well, now we finna get into the meat and potatoes. I agree. Oh, sweet. There in this community, I'm going to say it that way. In this community, we all want to be loved by somebody doing anything, whatever it may be, a relationship per se. But I will say within this drag lifestyle that we live, whether you're male, female, trans, it doesn't matter. It's hard to find an individual that is okay or understanding. It's been a roller coaster per se. Just trying to figure out the person that you're dating, because they're either dating you for a couple of the wrong reasons. First reason is they're dating you because they want to be seen. They see that you have and I don't understand what it is, the fame and the fortune.
Yeah.
Ain't got neither one of them. Ain't got neither one of them, baby. You just see me with getting dollars and money like that, and people taking pictures with me, and you feel like you're supposed to be a part of that. If you're with me and you're with me for the right reason, absolutely. This moment is for us to have. Because at the end of the day, whether I'm on stage performing a sexual song, a nasty song, whatever it may be, at the end of the day, when I get off stage, hey, baby, did you count this money? Hey, can you go to the bar and see if they'll give you my pay, put the rest of that up? Because, we got to pay for rent, and we got to do this, we got to do that. Now we're a team. Not to say I'm competing against you to be like, oh, well, you got extra money, you can splurge, you can do this for us, you can do this. Whoa.
So I feel like individuals that are together, whether they're married or just in a relationship, they both are entertainers. I feel like they have that particular drama than us who date somebody that's not.
I don't think I can ever date somebody that's an entertainer.
I mean, I said the same thing.
I talked to, had
But then
conversations.
yet I'm dating somebody that's
I have talked to those. Let me say this. I'll say this. Let me switch my words around. I can't talk to someone who is in the same field that I'm in as an entertainer. I'll put it that way.
So you can date somebody that perform, but you can't date somebody that perform and do pageants.
No. I'll date someone who does pageants perform. I'd rather date a drag queen than a male entertainer.
What?
I would rather date a drag queen than a male entertainer because I don't want competition.
Because it does. Oh, I can see that.
I don't want to date and I've seen it work for certain people. Some are married. One of my favorite entertainers that I look up to, God knows the most, and he definitely knows this, and he's married to a male entertainer, and they are both booming in their careers. How it works, God, Lord, Jesus. I really want to know it. Maybe I need to sit down and ask them this. But for me right now, I don't feel as if I could date someone as I'm a male entertainer and he's a male entertainer. I don't think it could work out because I don't want it to be competition. Or what if there's a moment where to say that we both want to run for a pageant?
The same one.
The same one. Do we do it? Is it friendly competition or is it I just dog swept you in this pageant?
Right,
like,
but see, that'd be hard because both y'all live in the same house.
Correct. So it'd be
y'all
like
in the same house, y'all know.
I get to see your package, you see my package and all this, and then what you doing for talent? Oh, you doing this for talent, all this type of thing like this. But if we're in two different fields, female and male, and we say, hey babe, let's go do this pageant together. Boom. Let's do it.
Because I think so that's sickening, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up because I think it was a phenomenal idea for them when Sarah and Lucky said they were going to run for Westland.
I loved it.
I filmed in MI.
I loved it.
I just said if they won together,
sickening.
That would have been epic.
But here's my I don't know. There are more. I know there's a lot of couples, married or not, who have ran pageants together and won. I don't know in particular who they are, but I really was thinking at that moment, like, is Sarah and Lucky the first femme and MI have competed and they're gonna win, like go and compete and try to win this pageant? And I'm like, I just kept thinking, I'm like, is this a Westland history thing or this like? No, I never knew, and I never even did the history on it. So Westland don't come for me. I love Westland. I really, really love Westland. I green means go. Okay. Go. Okay. But I just never knew that. So I think it's an amazing thing that it happened that way for a couple to compete again in two different
categories, two different divisions,
and they both did
phenomenal.
So again, I don't think that I could compete with anybody. Or maybe, and it could be me. Somebody could be like, I don't think it's competition. You have a conversation with them and blah, 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 blah.
But that's like siblings. That's also like us.
Yeah.
If we chose to run for, if we both said, ooh, we both want to run for Mr. Westland next year. If we both said that, would it be competition with us? But then with us,
for us, it'll be like, one of us better take it home. One better win, and the one better be first on the run. And that's just how
it is. But it'll also be hard because I can't talk to him. Normally, I'm the one that's going to him. It's not him coming to me. No, I'm on it. What about this, brother? What about that? So it'll be hard for me because I won't be able to come to you and be like, well, brother, what about this? What about that?
I'll be easy. Call me, bitch.
I had to call Essence, mother. Girl, I need you to step up, girl.
Don't call me. Because the team is teaming right now. I'm going to sleep, all right? The team is teaming right now. I'm in rehearsal. Don't call me.
But, babe, when I say, look, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I had this idea. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. 9 to 10, we still just coming from the bar. But still,
I rebuke that devil demon in the name of... Y'all, this is the one. This is the one that called me. I'm at home, rubbing my feet together. And he will call me and say, what you doing? I said, I'm chilling. Well, let's go to the bar and we're going to stay for about an hour.
You said that one time and it does not go away.
And we're going to have one drink. I'm holding up my one finger, but y'all see when you don't hold a one, you got the 4 other ones right here, literally. And then by the time we leave the bar's closing. It is 3:00 in the morning.
To be honest, it don't be our fault though.
But to be honest, my ass, it'd be your fault. It'd be your fault.
It do not. It be
because when I am done, I sit in my corner.
Oh, listen, it do not be out because we'll get down there and we'll say we'll get one drink and we gone. But we get down.
You say that. We
say one drink. We say one drink, all and we gone. Okay. But then we run into people that we know, friends, family, children.
And I still say, hey,
and
I'm gone.
Stay, let's go ahead and stay, let's go. No, or one of us will walk away and say we're going to the bathroom and then we come back with shots. So then it be
clearly it's him, the one that walks away and come back with shots. And I'm like, what? And then this is how he always get. He's the one that always drives. I come pick you up, and he know I hate driving, y'all. That's my stickler. I'm sticking to it. If y'all know my mini me Zane, the one that was on here a couple of episodes ago, I'm gonna get your ass later because you said some shit about me last time on this episode. But father like son, he drives. He's my driver. He knows I hate driving. So when he calls me, that's how he gets me to say, I'll come get you.
Yeah, because I know one, it's 2 reasons why I say that. Because if you tell Noah, okay, we're going to meet in 15 minutes down in the Grove, this boy stays 6 minutes away from the Grove. If you say we'll meet in the Grove in 15 minutes, you will see Noah in 2 hours.
I ain't saying that. It's hot.
I don't know what you did with
Oh.
He'll be there in 2 hours. So that's like, I'll be there in 15 minutes to get you. Because you get there in 15 minutes, you're going to be outside waiting for the 10 minutes for him to come downstairs. Okay, so therefore, if you want to be sure that you're not too drunk before he get there, then you have to be the one to pick him up.
You want to get into it?
No, I'm just saying that's the truth.
Is you cool?
The truth. No, you see what I'm saying? Like,
I wish the microphone was up here. I could just push it out the way like Effie did on Dream Girls and just walk out. But I'm holding it, so if it was like right here, I could just.
Cause baby, listen, but he started it though. He started this is in 2017, 18, and 19. This is how Noah was. Like when I say Attitudes nightclub was our go-to on Thursdays. If I say nah, bro, because he started when I'll pick you up. I'll come get you. Okay, cool.
Honestly, them was them U City days.
Okay, cool. Come and pick me up because I'm like. And again, at that time, it was a group of 4 of us. And baby, we'll call each other, we're not going out tonight.
Oh my God, what you wearing? What you putting on? God, we would color coordinate and we would stomp through Attitudes like we was the mean girl. We probably was.
Some people
hated us. Whatever. Hey.
That'd be all right.
Live on.
That'd be all right.
Whatever.
We was
the mean girls back in the day. When we stomped through the club, ooh, sissies had a nasty walk too. Ooh, and it will always be me. They will always want my big ass to lead the group in, and I'd be like, "Why I got to? Oh, come on, this our song. Come on!" And I just push bitches out the way. Excuse me,
baby. We'll walk on through like it was nobody's business
and go stand at the bar, mean mug. But also. I had my favorite bartender there, so she always looked out for us. Yes, Chad, where's you saying that? I don't know if this is Don Julio, this Deuce, or this Light.
No, it's not.
Maybe because we started talking about a whole bunch of shit now. Started sweating.
Watch what he said.
Watch me.
All right. Okay, y'all. Sorry, people.
Child, you didn't cut the air on.
I cut the air on, y'all, because sweating bullets and stuff like that.
We started talking about some things that got my blood flowing.
But no, he started it first, and then now tables have turned where now I'm the one like, come on, let's go out for an hour. Let's go have one drink. Let's go.
Keep in mind, he's the oldest.
Do y'all believe that?
I may be. You know what's the from the soul food? You know what the family did? Fuck the family. You know what? Fuck the family. Yeah, fuck the family. That's my part. That's my part. Oh, woo, it's always a family member that always want to start.
So, speaking of starting, because I'm finna get started on this, okay?
We were talking about love. And I don't know how. See, this is what happens. You got to have cue cards up here so we can talk about moments because
it went to a whole other realm. It did. It just gravitated right over here. But that's not. Listen, okay. Love. Let's finish that topic.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can agree. I've dated multiple individuals who were not part of the entertainment world at first. A few of them are now, but some were not, and they couldn't handle the momentum that came with it. For instance, one guy I was dating, I was on stage. I will never forget it. I was up there doing Scream by Tank. And this individual was just giving me money. And the individual I was dating at that particular time walked up to this gentleman as he was giving me the money.
Oh, I remember that one.
And said, all right, that's enough. What the what?
I don't think now, that's not, now that moment has never happened to me, but that was that moment has slapped the dog shit out of me because I said, now, wait a minute. How you gonna take this man's money out his pocket that I guarantee you gonna spend on you?
Because like that was we had date. Every other day we were out somewhere. And at that time I was the one basically paying for the dates at that time. I'm not gonna front about it. I was, and it's like, are you kidding? Are you joking? I'm not going home with this man at the end of the show. When I get off stage, I'm back in your face. Even when we perform, that's one thing I can say about us Mazzaratie brothers. Okay, we're dating somebody and we're serious about them. If they're at our show, we're going to let it be known that this one is ours. Back the fuck away,
99%.
We're gonna let it be known. And so, like at that time, I didn't tell nobody we were together. Everybody knew we were together. I mean, we were out.
It's nobody's business.
It's really nobody's business. It is, but also understanding what people have in their mind about entertainers here. Our entertainers all over.
Mm-hmm. You know what I hate? When you have to have the conversation with them before you go do a show. Now I'm getting ready to do a show. Now there are going to be people that are going to be looking at me, groping me, touching me. Are you okay with that? And what they dumbasses say, yeah, I'm cool with that. That's cool, long as they ain't gonna disrespect you or nothing like that. But when you say that, I want you to understand that they're not disrespecting me. Because I know when to speak up for myself to say, all right, that's enough, thank you, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Because a lot of people look at entertainers as meat fest, a moment to, if I throw a couple of dollars in your face, I can grope you, I can do this to you. Now, as an entertainer, we have to, all right, thank you, and go on about our day. Or if they want to have a conversation with us because we are in the spotlight or in that moment of time or doing something like that, that we have to or do that. Yeah. Because for me, I don't like if I'm giving you money, I don't like if an entertainer does not take the time out to say thank you or hope you're having a good time and things like that.
Yes.
Not just taking my money and then giving me an attitude the entire night. What if I want to take a picture with you? What if I really just idolize you?
Yes.
Moments like that. So being a partner, you have to, or in a relationship with someone, you have to understand that it's a territorial thing that comes with that. It's not me being disrespectful. It's not me being ignoring you. It's not a jealousy thing. I'm at work.
Yeah.
This is my bread and butter. This is our bread and butter. So please do not get in the way of that, but respect that and understand that this is not, once I clock in, I'm clocked in. Once I clocked out, I've clocked out.
Because there is some entertainers, and I got it from both standpoints, even though I was not an entertainer at first. Like, what he mean by people look at us as what you had, meat hooks?
Meat fest.
Meat fest.
Got men. It don't matter.
Meat
fest. Because all they see is our shaboinka. What my best friend call it? Your moose knuckle.
Your moose knuckle.
Hey, best friend.
Moose knuckle. So because I was that way, you know, with certain male entertainers. I'd be like, oh my God, like they are phenomenal. But then when they get off stage, they shy as hell. Like that's not what you did on stage. You wasn't that shy on stage.
When I'm on stage, I'm a totally different person. But by the time I get off, everything's gone. I'm whoosh. I'm ready to sit back in the corner and relax and watch. That's it.
That's it. Because you know, seriously, he'll sit in the corner and if somebody give him a shout out.
I'm not here.
No, you're here now. We see you.
This is not my moment. See you. This is y'all moment. You see me, I see you. But let me
be. Because there's certain drag entertainers, drag queens, who when I see them on stage, I lose my little mind, y'all. Like, and I don't know. It's just their presence. And I'm gonna say this individual's name because I still love their performance ethic. I still love them when they're on stage, when they perform. The first person I ever saw perform, a drag queen, I was like, oh my God, was Chastity. And I've made that known. Like, it's just something about the way she performed. Like, that just draws me. And I was like, oh, this bitch is bad. Hey, girl.
Listen. Now, Chastity is not only my sister, she's my best friend. One of my best friends. And funny story about me and Chastity, we hated each other when we first met. Y'all could cut the tension with a sharp. If she looked at me the wrong way, I probably was gonna sock about her ass, and she was probably gonna sock about my ass, and we would have just been banging, and it would have been that. Down the line, we became brother and sister, and then down the line, we became very, very close best friends. Chastity is an amazing entertainer. An amazing person individually, inside and out. She is shady as hell. She is shady as fuck. You have to.
I mean, ain't you shady too?
Shut the fuck up. This one second. You're talking about her now.
I'm just saying because I learned it from you.
This ain't about her. This ain't about me.
But I'm saying, did you get it from her? Did you learn it from her? You didn't learn it from her? You learned it from Ariana. Oh, okay. Okay. So all of the balance. Okay, got you.
Oh, so you really want to get into it? But Chastity is an amazing entertainer, and there are multiple songs that I love to see her do. But there is one song in particular that I will go to the bank. I don't care that y'all like that's your sister. You ain't gotta tip your sister. That's your best friend. There is one song that this heifer can stand in a fucking robe and do be so done. Ease and goddamn pain. That heifer takes me through, and I don't know why Ease the Pain is one of those songs that just takes me through everything. I guess it describes my love life. I don't know. But Ease the Pain and Chastity Valentino, oh baby, them go hand in hand.
Yes.
Them two go hand in hand. And then what's the one song she do? Oh, what's the other one? Ease the Pain and what's the one that's Gladys Knight version? Not Down the Road. Not Ease on Down the Road. That's our favorite movie. Fuck, what's the name of it?
Because the only one I like to really do is Ease the Pain.
I can't think of the damn name, but she know if y'all watch it, if y'all seen her.
Oh, it's when Gladys Knight talking at the beginning first.
And you know, I want to go back to a time.
Yes.
Blue lights in the basement. I ain't speaking the name of the song.
Oh, she just did that at rehab not too long ago and rolled down
the steps. You probably was hurt after that, but Chastity will sweep through, and it don't matter what she doing. She has this look in her eyes.
Yes.
That it like she can perform for thousands of people, but when she give you that look at you, it feel like you're the only one that she's looking at.
Yep.
And I think that's one of the things that I took away from her being, because you could take so many things away from anybody. Doesn't matter if it's a queen, a king, mixed MX performer. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Mixed performer. Anybody. It doesn't matter. That there are things that I take away from looking at them, and I think that's one of the things where you just let me look at somebody, you give them that moment, and she will give you that moment. So absolutely fucking love her.
It don't matter if she don't like you. If she performing, she'll give you that moment.
Now that moment may be something different. now I know my sister. Okay, that moment may be something different. She gonna take your money. Or she may not. Just
may
to be
not.
petty.
Just to be petty.
You can be standing like, I'm gonna get in there. Yeah, that bitch took my dollar. No, she's gonna look at you and walk away from you. But you're not gonna have eye contact.
Yeah.
Now don't let her grab her tennis shoes when she's done.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Please don't.
We've been put out of bars.
Please don't. So that's what I mean by when he said. That's what I'm meaning by when he says they look at when you're dating someone that's an entertainer. We all look at a certain male entertainer or a certain entertainer period, in that way of ooh, because some of them had their presence, and then you meet them off stage.
This bitch.
Be like, oh, okay. Okay, I remember that. But then you can't help it when they perform because they draw you the fuck in. Like they draw you in so it is ridiculous. And I've learned that as an entertainer myself, that sometimes I can become a little too flirtatious when I'm performing.
Y'all heard it here first. He said it. What time is it? He said it.
I can become a little flirtatious when it comes to performing. And the individual that I'm dating now, I had to understand.
Don't play that.
Like, you know, it's okay. It's okay to do a little tease, but also know when to say, okay, here's my money. Thank you. Appreciate you. And walk on about your business. Because some people can take it. Some people can take it as you liking them when you're performing. Like, oh my God, he did this, so he liked me. He liked me when I'm up, and that's not the case, baby. And I just did it because you had some money in your hand.
Hey, baby, you got a $5 bill now.
Okay.
$1, you get a smile. $5, you might get a little dance. A 10,
that's not a conversation.
A 20, it's me and you. This moment is for you, okay?
But that's that moment, okay? Because after that, I still got to come home to this crazy.
My moment. I'm too mad you called him crazy. When you watch this episode, just know I had your back. Because he's calling you crazy, which you are. But he's calling you crazy. Okay?
He has his crazy moments. I do too.
You don't say.
I am sweet as pie. I may have like 1 or 2 crazy moments a year.
A year is crazy. A year?
A year. Just 1 or 2 crazy moments a year.
If anybody knows Collin, y'all know that these moments happen every other day.
No, it's once or twice a year. Y'all seen Wait and Exhale, you know, the setting the car on fire scene. It was trash, you know.
No. Y'all seen the moment where she was, how short you want your hair? You want this short, that short? I just cut your hair. That's him. I said, cut it down. That's him. That's him. Just moments, just outbursting moments. That's him.
That is not true. All right, so y'all,
back to love. Back to love. We were talking about love.
So we both are hopeless romantics. And we both understood that about each other from the beginning when we first became we became brothers right off the bat. Let me say that. From the moment we were introduced, it was like I can't say Alpha and Glenda because them helped us get along at first.
We were not Alpha and Glenda. No, we were.
You remember when Tia and Tamara first met
at the mall?
At the mall.
Yeah.
That's how it was with us. It happened. We have our moments as brothers. We do. Sometimes he get on my nerves. I get on his nerves even bigger. You know, he be like, go get away.
Go sit down.
Get away from me because you're right.
And then he want to, but no, brother, go sit down. And you know what? Just like somebody, mama, you got to grunt your teeth. Get out my face. And he'd be,
and then I'll walk away, grab a drink, and come back. You know, but
and then my answer is you cool now?
But from the moment we met, we instantly like connected and have not left each other's hip. People have come and gone.
Hallelujah.
We have had different friend groups within our own group, yet we're still here. We're still here. We have our own separate groups, but yet we're still together. That makes sense. Not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can do that. Anyway, not a lot of people can do that, but we both are hopeless romantics is what I'm trying to get to. And we both have seen each other through ups, downs, in and out when it comes to relationships. You know, we already got like how our wedding stuff is going to go when we ever decide to get married to somebody. He told me sure that I don't have my wedding outside in the sun.
Because as y'all can see, if we have a wedding outside, I won't be there. I guarantee you that. I promise you that. No, I won't. I won't be standing nowhere near it. I'm gonna have a full air conditioner. There have to be stimulations.
I will make sure that there is a tent like Pride had for us last year.
Hallelujah.
Outside next to the.
Now, if it's a tent wedding
with the air conditioner,
with air con, okay, I will happily be there. But you want me in a full suited and booted with makeup on and all.
So y'all, I just said I'm on my wedding outside. His is gonna be a 5-day event. So which one is worse? Which one is worse? Oh, mine outside for 1 day, or here's a whole 5-day full of events. Okay, or what country is there where they have like 4 or 5 days events?
We're not even gonna get on this. Try it. 5-day event. It's only 2. It's only two.
We fly in on Sunday night. Monday. Okay, with a whole timeline. Then we got Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is this. Friday is the you go there, I go here. Saturday the wedding, you know, and then we got to stay again on Sunday.
Brunch.
So that's 7 days, to be honest. So 7 days full of events.
I don't.
Mark my words. Mark my words.
Y'all, when the day happens, y'all gonna be like, so what's the schedule? Don't worry about it. Check your email. And it's the crazy part about it is he gonna be the one sending out the email.
It's gonna be a whole booklet.
You be doing this shit?
It's gonna be a whole booklet.
Did you send out the email to them? Do not call me.
It's gonna be.
I am going to assign people things. Do not call me.
So with that being said, I need to make sure that Cinder, Trail, Miami, Chastity, Ariana are all on standby to go ahead and help me plan all this stuff, because I'm not gonna be.
Don't forget about my other best now, Divo.
Oh, Divo, yes. Let's not forget about Divo. I'm sorry, I can't forget about Divo. I cannot forget about Divo. He gonna have to. Actually, what's crazy, me and Divo probably gonna run the whole thing and just tell everybody else what to do.
And I'm not mad about it.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. And then me and Divo get into it because Divo gonna be like, "Well, Collin." Well, I'm like, "No,
don't come to me with bullshit. Do not. I don't want to know shit that's going on, what's happening, whatever's happening. As long as when I get to that altar and the person that I marry is standing there and everything is in order at that moment in time.
Because this ain't gonna be no Sex in the City. Well, where is he at? Now his ass better be there 5 hours before the event started.
Oh, he gonna be there. That's the one he gonna be there
5 hours before this event starts. Because this is an event. This wedding is gonna take 7 days and then 2.5, maybe 3 hours to complete.
No.
Y'all that know, y'all know it's true.
No, it's not. No,
y'all know it's true.
Just because I want angels falling from the sky and doves flying everywhere and feathers and shit.
This person got to sing. This person got to sing. This person
you know what?
Scripture.
But as of right now, child, as of right now, it's the courthouse. I'm tired. As of right now, courthouse. But
y'all, I'm gonna have to break this up into 2 parts because we are literally going to an hour right now.
And we ain't even talk. We talked about drag. Now we still talk about love and some other shit. But back to love. Let's get back on that. Back.
We still on it.
We still on that. Oh, okay.
We still on love. We talking about your 7-day wedding event. We still on love. He's Mr. National.
That don't mean shit. I'm not gonna be national, but
his wedding guest list is gonna be about 210, 215. Okay, he cannot not invite somebody. He cannot.
I'm the type. Have you ever been to a wedding where they invite you to the wedding but not the reception?
No, they invite you to the reception but not the wedding.
So for me, I don't care who comes to the wedding. The ceremony piece. Sure, come on, because it's gonna be a grand affair. Absolutely, please come and witness this.
The reception,
but the reception, invitation only with security at the door. And those who have got their reception invitation will have either a wristband or a code. If you do not have either one of those, you cannot get in. I do apologize. No, you cannot call me because you are the cousin of the groom, or you know me personally. You didn't change my diapers. This goes for my mama.
Oh,
mama, if you are not there when you are supposed to be there, when you need to be there at that moment in time, hey baby, go home. It's past your curfew. I will send you pictures. You were at the important part. This part right now is for me. Now I can celebrate and look back at everything and think I'm playing.
No, he better hope his mom to have a bazooka in her purse.
I'm not worried about it. She better hope I don't kick her down the aisle. Because the first time I was going to get married, she made it feel like it was her mom.
Which mamas do.
Mamas do. Not your mama. She was going to change dresses. She had a dress to walk down the aisle in, which was a beautiful dress. Now, all of a sudden, oh, I bought another dress. What's this dress for? Oh, for the reception. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Well, I got I'm not even changing. I digress. Whatever. That wedding didn't happen.
So with us being in the age bracket that we are in,
the age bracket
that we are in. Hey, the age bracket that we are in, we have accomplished way more greater things than individuals in different age brackets. I'm just gonna be
well. First of all, we still here
by the grace of God.
Hallelujah.
By the grace of one thing we're gonna do is give God praise.
Okay, I'm gonna thank Him.
Hello, we're going to give God praise
while I sip this drink. Sorry, Lord. I love you, Lord. Sorry.
Ups and downs of love and friendships, even the whole drag community as a all. So before I get to that, I'm so sorry. This is one thing I need to say. So Noah Mazzaratie-Steele has 19 kids.
Oh, bitch, you got that. You want to get into it.
Because that's the family aspect of everything. And we have to get into that.
I think when I first came into the scene and I started establishing myself, I think I had brought friends that became kids from high school. My original two. It started off with two.
Tequila and Kevin.
That's it. Those were my babies. Then it branched off into I got daughters. I had a lot of daughters. So 1, 2, 3 daughters. I added 3 more daughters. Then after that, and then it became sons, which Mini-Me, Zane, and all of that. And all of his oof, God, that boy. Oof.
So to be honest, Noah has 2 different generations of kids. And
that's a good way to put it.
2 different generations of kids. And the reason why I say that is because, like you said, the first one he brought with him, they're not entertainers. They're not entertainers for him. They are in the gay scene. Baby, they some party animals. Okay?
No, Tequila slowed down.
When?
Tequila has
I just seen Tequila social media. Unless them old videos.
Now you're not gonna do my video. And y'all probably like, Tequila, what type of name is that? Baby, Tequila. You never know what you're gonna do or get when you have tequila.
Tequila is that Beverly Hills party child.
She's very bougie.
Bougie.
She's very bougie.
I bet you are. No, half of them know kids are bougie.
All of them.
Or some bougie individuals.
All of them.
Okay. But there are 2 different generations of them. You have the ones that don't perform but out in the gay scene. Then you have those that perform and still in the gay scene. But yet all of them are, you can tell that they're Noah's kids by how that's a good thing.
Oh, because I was for the text and put roll up.
They all, you can tell they all are Noah kids to a sense that they know how to be respectful when they are out and about. Now, there's a few of them that
you need to be touched.
You gotta, which that's all of us. Every house has those set of kids. Because I was,
but he slowed down though. He slowed down. You know which one I'm talking about.
How slow? I'm playing nephew. Listen.
He just had a birthday too. Leave my baby alone. Leave my baby alone. Y'all, he was a fighter in the group. Every time I turned around, he was fighting.
Fighting
I
somebody.
would get calls in the middle of I would be asleep. I probably just left the club and said, all right, son, y'all get home safe. Everybody good? Yeah, we good, Pops, we good. All right, cool. Not even a minute later, I'm getting a call. Your son out here fighting. Jesus, I'm on my way.
Listen, it happens because all of us have that. I was the one that said, from my nephews and nieces, I always said, I can't manage I can't manage these kids. I won't be able to. And then now
look at you now. You got 36 kids.
I have 8.
36.
I have 8. I have 8 beautiful. I have.
No. Go. You have 8
beautiful, loving, semi-respectful, outgoing children, individuals I call Evermores. And each of them have their own each of them have their own name.
Y'all see how you pause? Beautiful.
Because they all are beautiful in their own way.
The word semi, that's crazy. Semi-respectful.
Because some of them are semi-respectful. Some of them are. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve as a parent because they're adults. So it's not like we got them when they were teenagers or got them when they were preteen. A lot of these individuals are full-fledged adults. And it's hard to mold and guide adults when they have been a certain way for so long. Essence Mazzaratie, and I said this in the previous video, kept saying that I bullied her into being my drag mother or my gay mother. And I've always said, you cannot bully a Mazzaratie to do anything, and I tell her that in person.
I'm with you when you're right.
You cannot bully any Mazzaratie.
Well, that's crazy because if you had that with Essence, I originally was not Ariana's child.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's get into it. The individual that we talked about earlier, Chastity, told her, hell no.
Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see that.
But look at me now. Yeah, that individual had told Ariana, you can't have no more kids. Now, Ariana, she got so many kids that I can't keep up with any of them. At all.
We said we're going to town somewhere. Yeah, I got
a daughter, a child, or somebody, or something, or whoever it may be, whatever. There are only a handful that I know, and there's a handful that I claim. Let me say it again. There are a handful that I know, and there is a handful that I claim. With that being said, if you understand which handful you in.
To go.
But I didn't. Yeah, so you got bullied.
No, Essence. I bullied.
You bullied Essence.
I bullied Essence. Okay.
I don't know how mine came about. I think it was just one of the things. I think she called me son at that. I think because I was hanging around everybody that was around Ariana.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And I think it was just at a moment. I think she made the executive decision without the sibling group.
Yeah.
But now look at me. I am the elder of the sibling group. And it's just me and Chastity right now. We're the elders. So she looks at us. She comes to us for the advice and everything like that. And then me and Chastity have our own group.
Yo, we be so petty. we be so petty with these groups. We be so petty.
I just know when I go, somebody better take my phone and throw it. Delete it. Don't even, hey, just take it away from them. Just don't worry about it.
Listen. So, and what's crazy, I am the youngest of Essence boys. Coming in as her child, not the age.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say.
Now, are you cool?
Say, sir,
I am the youngest boy coming
dipping the toe in 40. Yeah.
I'm older than this. Hey, that's up.
Yeah, you are.
Catch that tea. But shit, Christian older than you.
Hey,
he
is older.
So wait a minute, we're gonna go there. If you gonna go there,
That's still my baby though. That's my baby.
That's my brother, y'all.
My baby.
That's listen. I told y'all if y'all came up like, wait a minute, if that's his son, then how he your brother? Shouldn't he be? Everybody thought this man was my father at first. They was like,
they still think that. They still think that. We'd be like, I saw your son the other day, and I'd be like,
and they still add Steele onto my name. Like, I am not a Steele. I am not a Steele. I'm just a Mazzaratie. Well, Evermore now, because I have my own house now.
I'm just like, who are they talking about? And I'm looking like I text all of them. You was out last night, such place. No, that wasn't me. No, then I go on Facebook and see a flyer, and I'm like, this motherfucker.
When all these years we have brother. It's been plenty of posts made by brother, but still people think that he's my father. It is what it is. We just say, okay.
I'm his father, brother.
Like,
I'm his father, brother.
That's how it's gonna go.
If y'all gonna keep it that way, I'm his father, brother.
But back to what I was saying, I'm the youngest child of Essence coming in, the male. And then now we have 3 sisters now. Essence only wanted boys at first, and then, like I said, now she has she like you, she have her generation. She have her boys, which I'm the only one that's an entertainer, which she did not like. She didn't want any of her kids, or any of her boys anyway, to be entertainers. And she made that clear as day. She said, I do not want any of my boys to be entertainers. She made that perfectly clear. And I was the one that went against the grain and was like, I'm finna perform.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So but then once I started performing and she saw me, it was at Great Fox. She saw me. She was like, you know what? Okay. But next time you come to me and talk to me before you pull some foolery like this. But the apple don't fall too far from the tree, because she always used to do that to G-Pops. Pebbles. So the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
It's a little bit Hi, Granny.
So the apple don't fall too far from the tree when it comes to that. But yet I stayed accurate. But then also the fact that she saw that you and I were brothers, she was like, oh, then I know he's fine. So she really didn't too much get into it. But then when I started having kids, she was like, now wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Let's have a conversation. Serious conversation. But being a parent, like I said, to adults, is hard coming into our particular realm. But yeah, I think we're managing very well.
I think so.
I think we're managing very well. I have to say, I think our and I'm just speaking for our kids. There's no shade to nobody else in their family. I think our kids are very much so accurate and respectful when they need to, and they can get disrespectful when they have to.
I'm gonna be ready to hem them up real quick.
But they'll be able to bring it back in.
Yeah.
They'll be able to bring it. We all have our problem child.
Oof.
I hate when I call him the problem child.
I haven't called him the problem child,
but he is.
But I call him my TLC child. That he don't know that, but he is my TLC child. He just need a little bit more.
He knows it now.
He knows it now.
He knows what we're talking about.
And if he gets this video, he'll be like, "Is you cool?"
But wait a minute.
But I love him to death, and I'm happy that he chose me. He chose me. It wasn't It wasn't I'm gonna make you. He chose me, because I swear, leave it up to Zane, I would have no more children after him.
After Zane, no. And no more after Christian, actually. Because he said Christian.
He said, but he gave Christian he said, all right. Then that's it.
That's it.
But then I think I had
3 more after that? Uh-huh.
Just 2.
No, ain't that other baby boy you oh no, you're right. You're right.
Who you talking about? But I do have ones that have respected me in the scene to where they'll call me, hey, Pops, and stuff like that. What's going on, son? Hey, blah, blah, blah. That are friends with my kids, and they respect me in that era as well. And I love them to death as well, as if they were a part of the family. But to leave it up to Zane, he was the last one. But he accepted.
He accepted the last 3.
It is a 3. It's a daughter. Nobody know about her. She do her own thing, and I don't have nothing to do with it. And I'm okay with that.
And we're gonna keep it that way.
We're gonna keep it that way. But she's out there striving and doing her own thing. But we do have a picture together, and I should post that picture one day and be like, if you didn't know, now you know. That's gonna be crazy. But
so that means we're gonna have another episode, y'all, and I'll have the kids on and we'll talk about that.
That's you ain't got enough room. Your kids and my kids.
Oh, baby, it's okay.
Y'all, ooh. We should have a field day.
Make sure that we can record it at the little Bevo.
We should have a field day.
Oh, that would be fun. Your kids and mine?
Your kids and mine.
That'll be fun.
I can get all mine together.
You can. Now, can we keep them together? It's going to be the problem.
As long as it's going to be weed and liquor, I believe.
Who?
Weed and liquor.
Who?
Liquor. Weed and liquor. Did I say something wrong? Is this a PG?
You see what you said?
No, and food.
There we go.
But mainly weed and liquor. Those two, I can easily get my kids here.
Then all right, then a field day is going to be in order.
Y'all be looking out. We might sell T-shirts or something. A family reunion. That'd be cute.
That would be cute. That would be cute. So listen, and I forgot to state at the beginning of the video. I could put in the intro. It is what it is. If you did not know, I am your Mr. Pride STL for another few days.
Oh, girl, you need to be done with this shit.
I am also your Divo of the little Bevo.
Hashtag I gave him that title.
He did give me that title. He gave it to me and I ran with it. Okay. And
literally is running with it and doing phenomenal. You always want to tell somebody, you want to give them that flowers, but I can smell. I'm giving you your flowers. You have exceeded the limit of, or exceeded the expectations of whatever you set your mind to and did. And I say this because with me being Mr. Pride 2017, there were things that are now in place that I didn't have in place when I was Mr. There were moments, there are events that I didn't get a chance to do that I'm like, damn, I didn't get a chance to do that. And it's not me being mad or salty. It's I'm happy that this is happening. I'm happy that he has literally exceeded the moment of looking back at the past Mr. Prides. We have not had that moment to do any of that, and he's done all of that. So thank you for taking that moment and the opportunity to making Mr. Pride what it is now, from where it was to what it is now, to I hope that the next Mr. Pride understands that you have a lot to do.
Because it's just growing.
And it's continuing to grow. And that's because of you, because of what you have stood on the forefront to be visible at. And he gets mad when I say this, because sometimes he will want me to be at things and I can't. And I would say, but we see you. But that's not the point. And then when people started coming to him and saying, we see you, Collin. And they like, huh? And then now he realized that what I said is like, oh, I get it now. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you are always being watched. We see you. So from me, from a former 2017 to the old holes that's past me, we see you. And thank you for putting this out there and being 2024 and exceeding the expectations.
No, thank you. I learned from the best.
Oh, thank you.
I learned from the best.
And if y'all did not know, my title, my first national title, I am your Mr. Gay United States at large.
Oh. At large.
I am slim thick. Thank you very much. Because I wear my weight very well.
No, you do. Because some people don't. They be busting out the seams.
People be asking me, you sure you at large? Yes.
Child.
I'm at large.
Lord, who stuffed that poor baby?
Maybe sometimes I shut up. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. So we talked about drag.
We at the end now.
We talked about love.
We at the end. We're about to come back for a part 2 later on.
If y'all like this video, subscribe to things, and y'all get in the comments and y'all ask questions. Maybe we should do that. Next time, ask us questions. Because with me and him, it ain't gonna work.
So actually, this is something that was brought to my attention, and I said I'll do it at some point in time. Somebody said to one day do this live. Yeah, I had the same face, but I think it'd be great because
it'd be fun.
It'd be great to do. And I said okay. I said that let me think about it. I said let us film it first, and then we'll.
Oh, me and you?
Yes.
Oh, they want a live thing, a continuous thing. Child.
So my thing is, this is the thing. It's all we
have been talking about doing this for eons. My best friend had a basement.
Yes. Yes.
And it was supposed to be a whole podcast on. He was supposed to talk about love. I was going to do drag and drinks. And my best friend was going to do food.
Yep. So
it's 2025. We talked about this in
2020.
COVID. Yeah.
I made that flyer in 2020.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I need to find that flyer and I'll post it on there.
Who got the cups that I had bought?
I don't know who had the cups.
Babe, we had cups.
We had cups.
We was ready.
No, they were at Trail's house. We left them there because we supposed to have been filming there. So yeah, so I was asked to do this live at one point in time, and I would do it. Like I said, I took a minute off to get things accurate because I am getting ready for my give up.
Thank you, God.
Or whatnot, and then Mr. National is traveling a lot, so we will make sure that we do that. I'll actually go. Matter of fact, I will talk with Christian. We're gonna get a flyer made, and we'll just pick a date that we're gonna do it live. And get a flyer on out there. And all of y'all that said y'all wanted to see it, y'all gonna see it. So I want to hear no stuff. Like I said, get your questions together and all that. Because we just gave y'all a whole almost an hour and a half.
Of stuff that I was like, well, wait a minute, I want to know more about this, and I want to figure out stuff about this and understand stuff about this. So yes.
So we're going to go ahead and do that.
Are we gonna put it out there now? All right. Y'all be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
For the Mazzaratie brothers.
Yes. Experience. Show. Like or episode or live or whatever you want to
moment in time.
Moment in time.
You know.
You all get to ask us questions and we won't answer them. Now make sure y'all be respectful with these questions. Because some of y'all can get out of pocket. Because it's not gonna be anonymous. Because we're gonna be able to see who asked what question. Matter of fact, we'll have to have a team. I'll make sure Christian and them are here.
To go through that list.
Yeah. Because the last thing we need is some shenanigans. Okay. Last thing we need. But with that being said, my name is Collin Mazzaratie-Evermore, and this is...
I am Mazzaratie-Steele.
And we have given you our experience on some love, some drag.
And a whole lot of bullshit.
A whole lot of bullshit. We are out of here. Peace out.